We've all seen it. A friend who hits rock bottom, maybe after losing a job, yet somehow they come back stronger than ever. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's their secret? How do they manage to not only survive tough times, but actually thrive? The answer lies in a few key life lessons. Lessons that can guide anyone through life's challenges and help them emerge victorious. But before we dive into these transformative lessons, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos, where we'll be exploring even more ways to elevate your life and embrace the wisdom of Stoic excellence. Now let's get started. Lesson 1. Embrace the power of laughter. Have you ever had a bad day instantly brightened by a good laugh? It's almost like magic, isn't it? Laughter can turn a tough situation around in seconds. I remember a particularly rough week when everything seemed to go wrong. Then, a friend sent me a funny video, and I couldn't stop laughing. That moment of laughter lifted the weight off my shoulders, if only for a little while, but it made all the difference. Dr. Lee Burke, a researcher at Loma Linda University, found that laughter stimulates the production of endorphins, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals, but it doesn't stop there. Laughter also brings us closer to others. Think about the last time you shared a good laugh with friends. Didn't it make you feel more connected? That's because laughter is a shared experience that strengthens our bonds, creating a support network that's crucial for mental health. Moreover, laughter has physical benefits too. Dr. Michael Miller at the University of Maryland discovered that laughter can actually boost our immune system. So, the next time life feels overwhelming, find something to laugh about. It might be just the medicine you need. Lesson 2. Allow yourself to cry. On the flip side, let's talk about crying. Society often teaches us to hold back our tears, as if crying is a sign of weakness. But sometimes you just need to let it all out. I remember a time when I was overwhelmed by life's challenges. I tried to keep it together, but eventually I broke down and cried. It was like a release valve had been turned, and suddenly everything felt a bit more manageable. Dr. Judith Orloff, a psychiatrist, emphasizes that crying is a natural emotional release. It's a way to process and let go of pent-up feelings, whether it's sadness, frustration, or even joy. Studies by Dr. Advingerhoots suggest that crying can actually help rid the body of stress-related toxins. So, those tears aren't just emotional, they're physical too. Crying also ties into vulnerability, which Brené Brown, a research professor, champions as essential for building strength and connection. When we allow ourselves to cry, we're acknowledging our feelings and giving ourselves permission to feel. This can be incredibly liberating and healing. Lesson 3. Express your emotions freely. Beyond just laughing or crying, it's important to express the full range of emotions we experience. Life is full of ups and downs, and being able to express how we feel is vital for our well-being. I found that journaling helps me process my emotions, whether I'm ecstatic or frustrated. Putting my thoughts on paper gives me clarity and peace. Psychologist Dr. Brené Brown highlights the importance of vulnerability in leading to deeper connections with ourselves and others. Sharing our experiences, good and bad, fosters relationships that are richer and more authentic. It's through these open conversations that we build stronger bonds with those around us. If you're looking to explore your emotional world further, emotional journaling, a technique advocated by therapist James Pennebaker, might be a great start. Alternatively, Creative outlets like painting or dancing can help you express feelings that words can't capture, leading to enhanced self-awareness. Lesson 4. Learn and grow from failure. Let's be honest, failure is something most of us fear. I know I used to. But over time, I've learned that failure isn't the end. It's just a step along the way. This is where the growth mindset, championed by psychologist Carol Dweck, comes into play. Instead of seeing failures as final, we can view them as opportunities to learn and grow. I recall a project I once worked on that completely flopped. Initially, I was devastated, but after reflecting on it, I realized how much I could learn from that experience. Thomas Edison's famous quote, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," perfectly captures this lesson. By shifting our perspective, we can extract valuable insights from our mistakes and use them as stepping stones towards success. Reflecting on failures is crucial. Brené Brown points out that embracing our imperfections helps us build resilience. When we understand what went wrong, we can learn, adapt, and move forward with renewed determination. Lesson 5. Cultivate resilience through setbacks. Embracing setbacks is easier said than done, but it's these challenges that often help us build resilience. When I look back at the toughest moments of my life, I see how they shaped me into who I am today. It's not always easy to recognize this when you're in the midst of a storm, but every obstacle has the potential to strengthen us. Adopting a growth mindset, as Carol Dweck suggests, allows us to view setbacks not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. I've found that reflecting on failures, as Brené Brown advocates, helps me identify patterns and develop strategies to overcome future challenges. Resilience also involves emotional agility, a concept introduced by psychologist Susan David. Being able to bounce back from adversity is crucial, and practices like journaling and seeking feedback from supportive friends can help us navigate tough times more effectively. Lesson 6. Value your personal integrity. Personal integrity is like a guiding star that helps us navigate through life's ups and downs. I've learned that staying true to my values, even when it's difficult, is essential for maintaining self-respect and peace of mind. There have been times when taking the easy way out was tempting, but I've found that sticking to my principles leads to a more fulfilling life. Brené Brown often speaks about the importance of authenticity and vulnerability, suggesting that being honest with ourselves and others, especially during tough times, can lead to deeper, more meaningful relationships. When we act with integrity, we attract people who appreciate us for who we are, not just for what we can do for them. Studies show that individuals who prioritize integrity tend to have better mental health and emotional resilience. By aligning our actions with our values, we build a strong foundation for happiness and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Accepting others fosters peace. Staying true to yourself is essential, but so is accepting others as they are. I've learned that when I accept others without trying to change them, I feel a sense of peace and connection. It's not always easy. Sometimes our differences can be challenging, but recognizing that everyone is on their own journey helps. Brené Brown says, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change." Accepting others, even when they see the world differently, fosters harmony in our relationships and helps us appreciate diverse perspectives. Philosopher Martin Buber's work, I and Thou, reminds us that everyone we meet is on their own path, and by respecting that, we cultivate empathy and understanding. This acceptance doesn't just foster peace in our relationships, it also brings us inner peace. Lesson 8. Take personal accountability. Taking personal accountability is about recognizing that our actions directly influence our lives. There was a time when I blamed external factors for my problems, but I eventually realized that this mindset only made me feel powerless. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, once said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." Owning our actions and their consequences is empowering. It's not about beating ourselves up over mistakes, but rather about learning from them and taking responsibility for our choices. Brené Brown emphasizes that vulnerability in reflecting on our mistakes is what helps us grow and build resilience. One way to practice personal accountability is through journaling, which helps us reflect on our decisions and actions. It's a habit that has allowed me to see where I can improve and how I can take control of my life. Lesson 9. Understand the consequences of actions. Every choice we make has consequences, some more significant than others. I've learned the importance of considering these consequences before making decisions. Philosopher Søren Kierkegaard's quote, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards," highlights the importance of reflecting on past decisions to learn and grow. To enhance your awareness of consequences, start by thinking before you act. Renowned psychologist Daniel Kahneman, in his book Thinking Fast and Slow, suggests that pausing to reflect on potential outcomes can lead to more thoughtful decisions. Taking responsibility for our choices is also crucial. By regularly evaluating the impact of our actions, we can make better decisions in the future, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling life. Lesson 10. Seek support in times of need. Life can throw some unexpected challenges our way, and it's during these times that seeking support can make all the difference. I used to think I had to handle everything on my own, but I've since learned the value of reaching out to others. Brené Brown emphasizes that sharing our vulnerabilities with others creates a sense of connection and belonging. Engaging with a supportive community can help us build resilience and face challenges head-on. Psychologist Sheldon Cohen's research shows that social support acts as a buffer against stress, enhancing our ability to cope and thrive. So, when life gets tough, don't hesitate to lean on your support network or seek spiritual guidance for comfort and strength. Lesson 11. Trust in divine timing. Trusting in divine timing can be a game changer, especially when life isn't going according to plan. I used to get frustrated when things didn't happen on my timeline, but I've learned that sometimes the universe has its own timing, and it's often perfect. Gabrielle Bernstein, a renowned author and speaker, emphasizes the importance of recognizing that everything unfolds as part of a greater plan. This perspective has helped me cultivate patience and understanding during life's unpredictable moments. Trusting in divine timing also opens us up to the right opportunities. Philosopher Eckhart Tolle explains that being present and accepting the now allows us to see possibilities that might otherwise be obscured by our worries about the future. Lesson 12. Explore mentorship opportunities. Finding the right mentor can be transformative in both your personal and professional journey. I've had mentors who've guided me through challenging times and helped me reach new heights. John C. Maxwell, a leadership expert, says, "A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps bring it out." Engaging with a mentor provides invaluable insights and accountability, pushing you to achieve your goals. Mentorship also fosters a sense of community, creating opportunities for mutual support and shared learning experiences. Surrounding yourself with mentors and peers helps you navigate challenges more effectively and turn setbacks into stepping stones. Lesson 13. Find strength through prayer. When life feels overwhelming, turning to prayer can be incredibly grounding. Prayer isn't just about seeking assistance, it's about building a deep spiritual connection that can strengthen your resilience. Dr. Harold Koenig, a researcher in spirituality and health, suggests that prayer provides a safe space for emotional expression, allowing us to process our feelings and lighten our emotional load. Prayer also fosters mindful reflection, which can lead to greater self-awareness and clarity. Dr. Michael E. McCullough's research indicates that placing trust in a higher power can cultivate hope and optimism, shifting our mindset from despair to possibility. Conclusion: embrace the journey. Life truly is a roller coaster, filled with highs and lows, and it's during these moments that we discover our true selves. As psychologist Carl Jung wisely said, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." This perspective invites us to embrace every moment, whether it brings joy or sorrow, as an essential part of our personal journey. When we allow ourselves to feel deeply and learn from our experiences, we begin to weave a rich tapestry of life. Each stumble becomes a stepping stone. As Brené Brown highlights, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. By being open to our emotions and the experiences of others, we can foster deeper connections and gain valuable insights. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. With every lesson learned, we are not merely surviving, we are thriving. As Maya Angelou beautifully said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can control your attitude toward them." This shift in perspective can lead to a transformation that makes your life not just bearable, but truly beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found value in it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and loved ones. By sharing, you're helping others find empathy and gain the same valuable lessons. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that can enrich your journey.